myself. I've been getting knocked out like Pacquiao. Left, right hook, leave a fuck nigga knocked out. I can't cook, but now I'm the chef. Hollow tip bullets make you reach an early death. 762 came with an extended clip. I damn, I love my girl, she a bad little foreign bitch. Hills in red and blue, no Lilo and Stitch. Blast off chimney niche, I'm a grand in my wish.
Alright, the first thing you want to do is get your cinematics and the song that you want to use in Vegas and synced up. Alright, next what you want to do is mark all the little beat drops on the song, because we're going to put velocity on it. Alright, next for this video in specific, we're going to be doing a underwater effect. So we're going to have to muffle the beginning of the song. So just follow what I'm doing and pay attention. If you need any help, just pause the video and go back. Alright, next we're going to be adding text into the intro. It's pretty simple, so just follow my lead and pause if needed. Alright, so now we're going to be adding velocity to our cinematic. Basically what we want to do right now is we're going to add all the points on the little beat drops, quote unquote, or the markers, and we'll go from there. Alright, so now we're setting all of our points to 200 on the beat drops, and then we're going to be putting points in front of those or in between, and we're going to be putting those at normal velocities to give this kind of a speed up, slow down effect to where they'll be on beat drop. Alright, so now we're going to give the wavy effect to our text. Now you do need Sapphire plugins for this. If you don't have them, you can find a YouTube video somewhere that will give you those. So yeah, add this and I'll show you my settings. Not my settings, but my presets. You can copy those or pause the video, copy those, and yeah. Alright, so this is how it turned out. I did mess up a little bit on the velocity, but I did fix it in the final version, which is already up on my channel. Alright, so now that our intro is finished, we are ready for our first clip. Me personally, I like to start off with a Victory Royale clip. Y'all know how I rock. So we're going to get our Victory Royale clip in and synced up, and that is basically what I'm doing right now.
Racks up, I've been getting knocked out like Pacquiao. Left, right. Racks up, I've been getting knocked out like Pacquiao. Left, right hook, leave a fuck nigga knocked out. I can't cook, but now I'm the chef. Whole tip bullets make you reach an early death.
Alright, now that we got that synced up and all good to go, we are ready to get our next clip and sync it up with the next beat drop.
That's the clip.
Also, the reason I am pulling my clips into each other and merging them is because it gives that kind of transition from clip to clip. So a lot of people are asking about that. So yeah, you just merge those two clips together and you'll get that kind of smooth transition. Now once the clip is all synced, we are ready for our next edit, which is velocity. So right now we're adding velocity. We're going to be adding 3 points, one on the beat drop, one before it, and one after it. So what you want to do is click on the one that's on the beat drop, set that one to 200. Then you want to go 6 keyframes over to your left and set that one to normal velocity. Then you want to click back on the one that's on the beat drop, go 3 keyframes over and set that one to 50, and you should be chilling. Alright, so now that that's done, we're going to be moving into the Lmgk mask transition. So what you want to do is you want to go to the end of the clip, pick a spot where you want to mask your Fortnite character. You're going to split that clip and we're going to put velocity on it, and we're going to set that velocity to 0. Once you do that, then the whole clip will be frozen and you won't be able to play it. It'll just be a frozen frame. And then we will get into actually outlining the character. So first we're going to hit the pan and crop tool. Then you're going to hit the mask tool that is on the bottom left. You're going to alt and scroll wheel up to zoom into your character. And we're just going to hit control on our keyboard. And we're going to start clicking, which is basically essentially outlining our character. We're going to go all the way around. Now this will take a good amount of time if you want to get it to look smooth. But it's worth it. So I'm going to speed mine up. Alright, so now that you're nearing the end of the mask or the outline of the character, once you get towards the end, you want to make sure that you click them together so it'll be like orange, not orange, but yellow. And that will show that you completed the mask. Now that that is done, as you can see, there is a little excess inside that we couldn't get to. So all we're going to do is do basically the same thing. We're just going to outline the inside of what we want to get rid of. And we're going to hit this little tool right here. I don't even know what it's called. I think it's just a negative mask, and it'll just take it away. Alright, so basically we're just going to repeat those exact same steps that you did with the last clip to the next clip that we have to mask just at the beginning of the clip. We want to sync everything up, and yeah. Alright, so now that that is done, to make this a little bit more effective, we are going to muffle the sound during that little sequence. So we're going to put a resonant filter, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. You're going to put that on there, and it will muffle. Yeah, there's a preset, and it will muffle the sound for you, just like we did in the beginning. You also want to mute your audio, because for some reason when you set the velocity to 0, the audio still plays. It doesn't get set to 0, so you want to mute that. Now to add a little bit of spice to this video, we're going to put a transition in the transition. So we're going to make this kind of blur effect. So what you want to do is you want to drag the first clip and you want to like merge them together. And then we're going to go to transitions and we're going to type in switch pan, which also you need a Sapphire plugin for this. And we're going to drag it and put it on the merged part, and it will give this blurry transition effect. I'm sure you understand the pattern by now. What we're going to be doing is what we did earlier in the other clip. We're going to be adding velocity, one before the beat drop, one on the beat drop, after the beat drop, 6 keyframes to the left, 3 keyframes to the right, normal, 250, you know the deal. We're just doing the same thing. Alright, now we're getting into some of the final touches. We have to add a dust grudge to the Lmgk mask transition. Link will be in the description. Download that. We're going to put that on that part of the shit. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, just do that. Bullets make you reach an early dive. 762 Alright, after that, we gotta add our swoosh sounds. My favorite thing. I love me some swoosh. Link will also be in the description. Download, use some swoosh. And we're gonna put those on the beat drop, reverse them, and just follow my lead. I've been getting knocked out like Pacquiao. Left, right hook, leave a fuck nigga knocked out. I can't cook, but now I'm the chef. Whole tip bullets make you reach an early death. 762 came with she a bad little foreign bitch. Feels in red and blue, no Lilo and Stitch. Why stop Jimmy New? Trust my grand and my wish, ay. So now for the final touches, we have to add our shake effect, and we also have to add our Gaussian blur. So what we need to do is we need to go to where all the beat drops are, and aka the markers, and we need to split those clips, and we need to put our shake and our Gaussian blur on. So obviously all my presets are in the video, so just pause them if you need them, or if you want any ideas on how to do that, just pause the video. You got my presets.
beat, boy.
Racks up, I've been getting knocked out like Pacquiao. Left, right hook, leave a fuck nigga knocked down. I can't cook, but now I'm the chef. Whole tip bullets make you reach an early death. 762 came with an extended clip. Goddamn, I love my girl. She a bad little foreign bitch. Feels in red and blue, no Lilo and Stitch. Blast off Jimmy Neutron, my grand in my way.
Alright, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it helps some of you guys. If this video does well, then I will come out with a part 2 if needed. If you want to see the full edited version of this video, it's already up on my channel. The previous video, go watch it, leave it a like. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Peace.